Hi YouTube family, a pleasant good night to each and every one of you. Today I'm going to be sharing another vegetarian meal with you all, starting with some protein here. We have some red peas and some black eye. I was soaking this for about 7 hours now. I forgot to soak it last night, but 7 hours is a good enough time to soak your dry peas. Now we are cooking the peas in some boiling water, a little bit of salt until the peas is nice and soft and tender. So today is another vegetarian dish, and it's also grandma style. I'm making a cook-up rice that my nanny used to make for my mom and her siblings. And the way she talked about it alone, I know it's rich, it's filling, and it's nutritious. So I would like to share this cook-up with you all. And this is called a real mix-up cook-up. So I have some coconut milk here that I already grated and squeezed, 1 whole coconut. I have some parboiled brown rice. I'm gonna wash this. Here I'm gonna add all these things to my cook-up. You might say provision, but trust me, it is filling, it is satisfying, and it's very, very nutritious. So here I'm gonna add piece of that leftover butternut squash that I had the other day. I have 2 carrots. I'm gonna add an eddo, the rest of the yam that I had left over, and the rest of the dasheen. I'm gonna add 1 sweet potato, a green plantain. I have a few pieces of cassava, and I have my black eye and red peas that I soak and boil. Let me peel all these provision up. I should say, let me peel all these delicious, nutritious ingredients up, and then we will put this cook up together. So I'm gonna cut my vegetable and provision into small pieces so they can cook quickly, and we're gonna have like nice bite-sized pieces in the dish, about this size here. So now that I finished peeling all the provision and wash them, I'm gonna finely chop the dasheen as well. We want them to cook quickly, and we want to have the bite-sized pieces. And this is rich in iron, just like this, small pieces. I'm going in for the eddos now. So now all my ground provision is finely chopped up. Look at that. I separate them by colors. My yam is here oxidizing, but that's fine. I have the sweet potato and the cassava here. I'm going to be using some Guyana thyme and some Jamaican fine thyme. I have some garlic, flat leaf parsley, broadleaf thyme that I just picked from my plant. I have some marjoram pepper and another piece here from a different mild pepper. I have some cilantro, an onion. I'm gonna finely chop all my ingredients. It already smells beautiful with all these fresh ingredients. And look at the colors. I just love colors in my food because every one of them have their own nutrients. And then we will come back and put this thing together. First, we add the onions to the pot, and we will fry this onion up for about 2 minutes. So next we add the rice, and I'm not adding a lot of rice because with all this provision and vegetable that I'm adding, we're gonna end up with a big pot of food. And I don't want to make too much because you guys know that I cook every day. So I want to make the vegetarian meal small portions so we can finish them out in one day. So once the rice cook up a little, we're gonna start adding more flavor. But I'm gonna go in with my fine thyme at this moment, stem and everything. I have some more thyme that I'm gonna add halfway in the cooking because I like to do my ingredients in 2 batches. So now that the rice starts to stick, we're gonna add our salt. You can always add more later. We're gonna go in here with some black pepper. Let's mix our black pepper and salt in there. So we're gonna go in now and add our peas. So we're gonna mix our peas up now because we're making a cook-up rice, ground provision cook-up rice. And this is Grandma's recipe. So let's mix in all our ingredients: thyme, green onion, garlic, pepper, cilantro, and flat leaf parsley. I add half of everything, and the rest of it I'm gonna add just halfway of the cooking process. In that way, our food is cooking with flavor from the beginning to the end. Look how beautiful that is. Amazing looking, right? So now I'm gonna go in with my provision. So now we're gonna go in with our plantain, carrots, eddos, dasheen, pumpkin, all that at once because we want everything to cook. The yam, sweet potato, and cassava. Look at that. And we're gonna give it a good mix now. So look at the goodness here. This is one beautiful pot of cook-up rice. And I know a lot of my Guyanese friends will relate to this after they see me preparing this meal today. And only our grandma used to make these kind of food. So now I'm gonna go in with some allspice powder. I like to add that to my cook-up rice, and this is the one I'm using, the allspice powder. You can add pimento berries too, which is the same thing. This is gonna add such a nice flavor. I'm gonna leave all the measurement and ingredients I'm using today to the description box below. And now I'm gonna add some Chinese spice. I'm using the Sorry brand Chinese spice. These are optional, but I just like to add it to my food. And then we're gonna give this a mix again there. And I'm gonna go in now with my coconut milk, and we will let this thing cook on medium heat until everything is perfectly done, nice and soft, and all that ingredients really married in. Remember, I have some more seasoning to add right at the end. Coconut milk. And if we want to add more, we're going to go in with a little bit more. But look how beautiful this is. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful this is. Let's check on how our pot is cooking up. And it's going on like a roaring lion here right now. So I'm going to give it a mix. And our rice is not cooked yet, but we will go in now and add the rest of our stuff. This is a good point if you want to taste and adjust for salt or anything else. This is a very good point. So I'm gonna go in with some cook-up seasoning, and I'm using the Chief brand cook-up seasoning. I just like the flavor of this one. Just about a teaspoon. I'm gonna go in with the rest of my ingredients. And that's my thyme, and this is the Guyana thyme I'm now adding. I had it washing here in some water. And I'm gonna add my flat leaf parsley and cilantro at this point. So all those flavor can mix in and add another depth to our pot. So our provision cook-up rice is looking good. I'm not adding any color to this because it already have its own natural color here with all the provision and the ingredients, and I want to see those ingredients when I'm eating. So I'm not gonna add cassava or Chinese sauce or anything to this cook-up. I'm gonna go in now, cover it back, and let it cook some more. Covered. So to go with my delicious provision cook-up rice, I made a garden salad. I have some romaine lettuce, cucumbers, mango, and some red onions. I also drizzle it with some apple cider vinegar, olive oil, a pinch of salt, and black pepper. This is what we're gonna have with our delicious dinner today. So I'm gonna dish out now for me, and this is one plate of goodness. I want to make sure I have a piece of all that beautiful provision in there. I love the plantain when it's cooked this way, and I'm gonna make sure I get my yam and everything. I don't want to miss anything in this plate. So this is as much as I'm gonna take because this is a very, very rich plate right now. So I'm gonna just sprinkle some green onions on top, fresh green onions, and then I'll add salad to mine. So here it is, guys, that delicious plate of provision cook-up. Look at that. There's yam, eddo, dasheen, sweet potato, plantain, so much going on here. Carrots, black-eyed peas, rice, so much. The provision is more than the rice in here, which is amazing. This is a very, very filling plate. I have half of my plate with the cook-up provision and half of the plate with some delicious salad. So a well-balanced meal. And here I have some of my pickle pepper sauce to go with this. I am just drooling, and because I'm in a rush to taste this food, I couldn't sit down to eat this food, so I'm doing it behind the camera. And I'm going in for that pickle pepper, a piece of the eddo, and a piece of sweet potato, carrot, and some rice. This mouthful here is for all the viewers and subscribers. Tell them what you tell me when you done eat yours.
This is a bowl of delicious goodness.
And you said you can eat this once a week, right?
Oh, I can eat this every day.
This is so delicious. Oh my God. Another thing it would go well with.
I can eat this all day and twice on Sunday.
This is so good with this pickled pepper sauce, the perfect pairing for it. Or if you have some achar or even some grated mango, oh my goodness, look.
I can eat every day in the week and twice on Sunday.
We don't need meat with this. The provision,
for sure.
And the salad have mangoes. I add a little bit of mango because I have a little tardiness, which will go well with it. And the cucumber and red onion. Ooh la la.
This is a complete meal.
Very nice. So beautiful. Well prepared, balanced. The coconut milk add a richness to all the ingredients. If you remember this dish from your grandma, leave in a comment and let me know. If you never tried before, it's perfect for vegetarian or non-vegetarian. So rich, so filling, and so hearty. I know in the New Year's, a lot of people fast for a week or two, or even the month, the first month. These are some amazing nutritious dish that you can try.
I think I'm fast for the rest of the year.
with this kind of food.
Yeah, for sure.
My husband said he's gonna fast for the rest of the year if I cook like this. So please give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, we hope you will consider subscribing soon. Until then, we want to say stay blessed, stay safe. We love you guys. Bye for now.